Hey Albert, hey track fans, how you all doing out there? And welcome to the latest episode of Track Fans TV. It's so good to be back. Exactly. Cameron, really sorry it's been like forever since the last episode, but I get some sad news. I had to close my company. The company that I run for 11 good years is what I'm saying. We have 11 good years, a good reputation. Sadly though, we had some projects go back, we didn't have enough money to carry on, so we had to stop. I've gone and got a job, so I've been working in a new job for about a month, so that's very time consuming, trying to get my bearings, trying to understand how that works, because it's a different industry from what I'm used to. 16 years doing tiles, and now I'm doing something else, carpet tiles. So it's a big change, a lot to get your head round. So Cam, Mac, Cozzy, Neil, lane change, Neil, lane change. Sorry mate, it's like a tick when I hear your name. Lane change, Neil. Paul, Simon, Aid, all the great guys out there who love the program, love the content. Really sorry I haven't had some, or it's been very sporadic this year. So I'm doing this episode today. I've been promising you since the May Slot Car Festival in Gaydon that I would change the engine on this, because it had an angle winder in it and it needs to be an inline to conform with the race rules on BPR class up at the clubs. I did it, and that is what this episode's about. So we're going to have a look at what I did, and it's going to be in super fast motion because it took me over an hour. It's the first time I've ever done it. It wasn't without, error, as you'll see. Some of the really enthusiastic people out, in fact, Gary Skip, if you're watching this, John Underwood, Nick Wade, don't watch this, because it is a rank amateur doing it for the first time, doing it in completely the wrong and illogical order. But hey, this is what you're likely to encounter if you do it yourself. So maybe if you see this, when you do your changes or your tuning, it'll be much more streamlined, because you'll have learned from the mistakes that I make visibly here, so that you don't have to make them yourselves. Just one thing though, Cameron in particular, or any other guys there who are up and coming racers, get some adult help, because I've burnt myself with a soldering iron, I've cut myself with a scalpel, and I stuck my fingers together. So, and I'm 46 in 3 weeks. So there's no hope for anyone, but get some adult help. If you're of a younger variety, please do, before you start using hot tools, sharp tools, just get some help. Do the right thing. I'll need some help the next time. So anyway, I'm waffling on. Before we do this, I'm going to see everyone tomorrow at the Gaydon Winter Slot Car Market. I can't wait, because like I said, I've been working for someone for a month. I got paid. I'm going down there and I've been paid, so I'm excited. I'm looking for some stuff in particular, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to share what I'm looking for in tomorrow's episode, or when I release tomorrow's episode, because it definitely won't be by the end of tomorrow. It's going to try and do some good work on that. So there's one thing left to do. Let's get this engine pod changed to conform to BPR rules, class rules. Let's do it. I'll see you in the garage, right? All right, track fans, and we're in the garage. I'm a bit quieter than usual because my family are asleep. This is about 5 a.m. This is what you should be doing on a weekend morning when everyone sleeps, is getting stuck in. I am looking forward to going to Gaydon next week. I'm going to try and get this video out this week, so that I'm not too out of date when I say I'm going to Gaydon next weekend, and then Gaydon turns out, when you watch this, to be 3 weeks ago. Anyway, we're gonna, because at club nights this isn't allowed, this engine being like this needs to be in line, so we're going to change this, as I've been threatening and promising since I bought it at the last Gaydon swap meet. Incredible. Really love the detail on this car. It is so nice. So let's have a look inside it. see what that's about. Hold on. Let's get this open. I think that might be the one. Oh, got back one. Careful not to take the take the engine mount out, which is what I did when I got my first NSR car. I took all the screws out the bottom and I dropped it, and literally everything went out, and it was a disaster because I'd never seen an NSR car before, so I really didn't know what to do. So okay, you can see inside the engine mount here. Let's have a look. There you go. I'll brighten this up. So you've got your motor, your pinion, your gears, your rear axle. Really nice detail inside. It's got a magnet here. We'll take that out. Not to please you, John Soden, just because weight reduction, get rid of that, and we'll put some weight in maybe. Depend on how it drives. I haven't driven this yet, as you can see from the tiles, tires. I'm scarred still, forgive me. The tires are fresh, but we're going to change those anyway because they feel like hard as rocks, and we want them to be soft and squidgy for the wood track, nice and grippy. So I'm going to go quiet. We're going to figure this out I'm going to speed it up because God, that would be boring as sin watching me do this. Excuse me. And then what I'll do is I'll fire up some key bits on the screen for you to read as you're watching it. Things maybe to look out for, things that trip me up. You might see me scratching my head, banging a table, who knows. Anyway, let's get on it. So, I told you I'd make all the mistakes, and some of you are sitting there with your hands in your head in your hands, thinking, what have I just seen? Well, you've just seen someone doing it for the first time, putting it together, having a go. That's what the hobby's about, having a go. So what I'll do in the comments below, I'll make a list of all the components, the parts I used to convert this Mr. Slot Car CA over to from angle winder to inline. All right, sound. Right, anyway, I've got some preparation to do for tomorrow's show. I've got to charge my batteries, tick. Got to make sure my microphones are working, tick. Got to have spare batteries for the other camera I want to do time delay thing on, tick. I got to do my shopping list of the things that I want to get, tick, 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 tick. So I've got a lot to do today, and I've got to fit a dog walk in and possibly go shopping because there's no time tomorrow for shopping. Slot car shopping, that's what's for tomorrow. Food shopping is for today. Anyway, on that note, everyone, have a good one. Hopefully I'll see you tomorrow. Ta-da in a bit.